So we're back. The last time you saw us, we were trying to decide what to make with the beautiful exclusive Silver fabrics, and now we've made it. So we're going to start with you, Jemima. What have you made?
So I have made our newest pattern, which is the Aida Dress, and I've made it in the shorter length and with the shared sleeves. And I'm pretty happy with it.
It's lovely.
I like it. This is obviously our Busy Blossom black fabric, of which we have about 1 metre left at the time of filming, very, very little. But we do have a little bit more of the blue.
It's a bit quick if you like it, because it's going to disappear.
it sold so well at the festival. Yes. It was so great. And yeah, I made this in a 6 at the bust, and then I graded to an 8 from below the gathers for the waist. But then I actually ended up taking in about 2 centimetres at the back. Yeah, just didn't find a fit. It was just like, it would have been fine. It was just ever so slightly baggy, and I just thought that was going to irritate me. So it was like, just literally made a wider seam allowance. It was really straightforward. And that did the trick. And now it's,
It looks so good.
Thank you.
I love it with tights and boots.
Thank
I think it looks adorable. Really nice.
Tricky parts were the shirring I hadn't done before. So that was new to me, and also the invisible zip, which I had done before, but not for a very long time.
And it's quite a long one.
So I needed a long Yes, it is. You can't hide it. But both of those videos were on Stitch School, which was great. And actually, you did the sharing one. Very easy to follow. And they were absolutely fine. Yeah, no problems at all. And yes, I'm trying to think what else to say about it.
I love it. I really like it.
I would definitely make another. I think it could look really different if you just, like if it were just a bit longer, or if I did it without sleeves or with shorter sleeves. I think it would look like an entirely different pattern.
Little short sleeves.
Yeah, cap sleeves. Or even like maybe with an elasticated.
Yeah, so it's like a little
puff sleeve.
Yeah, I think I saw on the Facebook group as well, someone suggested even making it into a maxi. So you could do short sleeve maxi for the summer, make it super floaty.
Gorgeous.
Oh, yes. And I'm really into just long skirts and jumpers at the moment.
Yeah.
I think it would look like a totally different dress, so I think there's lots of potential. And I'm really happy to have done the sharing as well. Now I feel a bit more confident to try it on a bodice. Yeah.
Like I think on the Sienna dress
Yes,
on top we have the back.
Yeah.
It's a good way of like fitting something quite easily.
Yeah,
exactly. So yes.
Amazing.
That's great. Thanks. Well, I decided, I think it was quite obvious what I was going to choose. But I've made the Giselle dress, but instead of, it's got a little cap sleeve or a sort of short sleeve, I've used the floaty Eve sleeves on this, because I love the Eve sleeve. That was the only modification I made, really. I did sew up a toile beforehand, because I've been trying to do that. I've been trying to be good. I think I'm converted. Becca keeps talking about it, and I think it works. Wow. It works. The system works. So yeah, I did a bit of fitting on the toile, and then I also, just for the sleeve, I measured my armhole, because I'd done some fitting around the bust and the armhole had changed. So I just measured that new measurement of my armhole, and then measured the stitch line of the Eve sleeve to find out which size fitted best.
All right.
So the Eve sleeve had 2 centimetres more in length than the armhole length, but I figured that is enough just to give you that nice sleeve easing that you get. The easing on the Eve sleeve around the top. So that just gives it that little bit of puff. And you always need that little bit of room in a sleeve. It shouldn't be like exactly on. Yes.
Especially,
But I'm really pleased because they went in so easily.
And that's such a straightforward thing to do then, actually.
And it's a completely new dress.
Yeah, exactly, So I think
one
switch, a little bit of measuring. You don't actually have to do like loads of tricky pattern hacking, thinking about it. You can just go, I want that sleeve, I want that dress. Let's put them together.
And the fabric is
It's the Wildflower charcoal. So it's the slightly sort of more muted colourway, which I love, which suits me.
It really suits
I think that pink.
I love the pink. I've not worn like pinks and florals in so long, and I'm really, maybe I'm going back to my floral
There's a pink moment going on in this.
Yeah, there is.
This would look nice with this fabric actually, wouldn't it?
Yes,
very nice together. Wow.
But yeah, I'm very pleased with it.
It's beautiful.
And I think I'll wear it a lot. So yeah, I don't know if you can see the button, it's just sort of mid-calf with a little slit,
With a slit.
up the side, which I always
Your
love.
favourite?
My
Yes.
favourite, yeah.
Is it just the one? Yeah.
Just the one, yeah. You know what? Next
again-
time I might even take it a little bit higher.
Yeah, I think you could.
Just because it's quite long.
Yeah, it's true.
But
and again,
very
with
pleased.
heels
Mm.
and like a nice clutch bag, it would look perfect
Yeah,
for a wedding
yeah.
or something. But today, you're
That's
perfect
it.
with tights and
I feel
flats.
like nice and smart
Yeah.
today, but could be super dressy
Yeah,
if I'd gone
so-
all out.
It's
Yeah,
great.
I'm pleased.
And we do have this fabric available.
Yes,
You can
you've
see it
got
behind
that.
us, yeah. So that you can definitely get your hands on. And
Should we
for
swap
me,
in?
let's
Da,
swap.
da, da, da.
Don't go too far away, so you're still in. I picked the Esmeralda viscose, which I loved, and I decided to make the ultimate culottes. So I had a few contenders for the patterns, and in the end I just thought I want to make trousers, and I want to make trousers that will work now and in the heat. And so now I'm wearing it with tights and trainers and a Roxy jumper that I made from some scraps that I had from a different project. A Marni cardigan, you might recognise it. But I think it worked so well. I'm so pleased with these trousers. So culottes are a great way into trousers if you haven't sewn any, because they're quite loose. There's no like huge fitting issues
Yeah.
to deal with. And I just love it in viscose. I think it's so drapey, it looks almost like a skirt. And then you've got that reveal. And I didn't make any modifications apart from, of course, I added pockets.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
'Cause that's
Yeah.
what I do.
And they're so nice this because they're not just inseam pockets, they're actually
No.
really fancy.
They're slash pockets.
Yeah.
And they look very fancy, but they're not particularly hard to sew. It's just maybe 2 or 3 more steps added to the process, because these culottes come together so quickly, like really, really quickly. So I just had the pockets to kind of draft a little bit, but still very quick make. And I made the version with the belt loops, and I'm so happy I did.
Yeah.
I love how
They look
chunky
so
those
good.
belt
Yes.
loops are. They're really nice.
They're proper ones, and I think I really like the look of it. I want to find a pink belt. I think that's on my
Yeah.
priority
That'd be
list, because that would look
Complete
so
the look.
nice, just all pink. But yeah, very pleased with this. I have a little bit of the fabric left, so if I could manage to make a matching top, that would be ideal.
Yes.
Oh, like a
I
little
love
crop
faux
top.
jumpsuit.
Either a full jumpsuits or something that I can tuck in, or something cropped to make a look. But
And then you of
yeah,
course
we'll see.
need
A headscarf as well. Then I'll make shoes in this fabric. Just have a whole thing.
Will they be in your Costa Rica wardrobe?
They will.
Are they coming on holiday
For
with
sure,
you?
they're coming on holiday because they're so fresh. I mean, right now I don't want fresh, but I can tell that they're going to be very fresh and nice to wear in the heat, because there's nothing sticking to you. Everything is just floating just enough far away from you. So yeah, they're coming on holiday. But yeah, so this is what we made, and we all made these to wear at the Stitch Festival. That was our excuse kind of deadline, and we all did it, which I'm very proud of us.
I know.
Yeah.
We all had our
Yeah.
things made.
Yeah.
And on that note, thank you so much to everyone who came to Stitch Festival and came to say hello at our stand. It was so nice to chat. So nice.
It was. It really was. I think everyone seemed like they wanted to have a chat and talk about sewing
Yeah.
and share what they'd made.
Which is what
it
we
was
wanted
lovely.
to do.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
No.
many people were coming and going, look, this is my
Yeah.
Nancy dress or something. It was really
Love
fun.
that.
It was great. And we sold lots of lovely fabrics at the Stitch Festival. But we have a little bit of the Esmeralda and the Wildflower left, and a tiny bit of the Busy Blossom.
If you're really
so-
quick.
Yeah, very, very quick. And all the patterns, of course. All of
Yes,
these
of
are
course.
on the website. We'll put
Yes,
links.
you've got a Giselle and an Eve, and you've got Ultimate Culottes and a Roxy,
Roxy. Oh.
and this is the Ada.
Yay.
Wow, what a mix.
It's a good selection. But yeah, we'll see you again very soon, I'm sure.
Yeah. See you next time.
Bye.
Bye.